Well, finally, hi everyone. Look what we have here. I finally got these kits together. Oh my goodness, it was a big job. Oh wow, I spent a lot of time doing these, and I didn't get them out too quickly because I was waiting for stuff to come in the mail, because I wanted to add more stuff to this just to make them so that you don't have to buy a single thing. You can complete a whole journal with this entire kit. So I'm quite excited to get these videos up and out, and hopefully bring these to new homes and see what you create with all of these wonderful goodies. So I am going to explain first how these will be sold. Now, if you want to purchase one of these kits, pay attention to the kit number, because that's the kit you're going to inquire about. So these kits will not be sold on any platform. You have to send me an email, and my email will be below this video, and tell me what kit you're interested in, and I will give you a price for the kit. And also, when you send an email, I need your address so I can give you a estimated shipping cost for your country. Now, the only way these are going to go as a tracked packet or expedited, because I want these traced. I don't want anyone coming back and saying they didn't get their kit, okay? So this will be paid through PayPal's friends and family, so I don't have to pay any PayPal fees. No more PayPal fees for me. I put a lot of money into these and a lot of my time, so it makes your job easier, and you just get to do all the fun decorating and putting the whole thing together. I am doing a junk journal right now for Dreams Etc. in the Romantic Notions, and a lot of these pieces that I had made for these kits exclusively, I will be putting in that journal, so you can follow along on me in a series of videos on how I complete my journal if you want to follow along. So, having said all that, remember, pay attention to the kit when you're inquiring. You want the kit number, you want to give me your address so I can give you a shipping cost, and we'll see how it goes from here. So, first video is probably going to be the longest. I'm going to show everything detailed in this first kit. Pretty much the kits are basically the same, just the colors are different. There might be a few different charms in the kit that aren't in these specific ones. So, and buttons and whatever, embellishments, fabrics, all those kinds of things, hankies. They're going to be a little different, the laces and all that stuff. So, anyway, I'm going to go quickly through all of them as best I can, so these videos aren't forever long. And I'm going to start with, let's start with this. And I'm just going to move all this stuff aside. So remember, this is kit number 1, okay? So for this kit here, this is the book itself. And what I did is I put together all the signatures. So there's 4 signatures, but believe me, you don't have to leave these signatures the way I put them. You might want to take them apart. You might want to add other things into this signature that I didn't add in, but are included in your kit. And you might want to tea dye or stain dye, coffee dye some of the other pages that I did not coffee dye. So for starters, let me take off this little bulb pin and show you what's in here. Oh my God, I was so excited when these came in the mail because they came at a really good time. So I'm going to open this up and show you this pocket watch, which is absolutely adorable, and it comes with a glass cabochon that you can put something inside of the pocket watch, and you can glue the glass cabochon on top to protect it. And you can see it's beveled, and ain't that adorable? So all of the kits got one. Some are silver, some are gold, and some are this antique brass. They're all antique gold, antique silver. Oh, here's an antique brass one. So that's an antique brass, antique gold, and antique silver. So I have the 3 colors that I'll be including, one in each kit. So it's a random color that's going to come in your kit. Alright. So let me just get this little baby back in here. So I'm not going to be opening every single one of these to show them. So you've seen one now, you've seen them all. Okay? So I'm not going to... Oh shoot, I don't know how I did this. I put this on crooked. I want my holes to match back up. There we go. There. And there. Okay? Oh, and I put this in backwards. Dang it. Oh, we'll just fold it this way. There we go. And we'll put our bulb pin back in. And I'm going to show you everything in this kit. So there is the beautiful pocket watch charm taking off your journal. And I've got to remove these things. So we'll start with these dangles that I've got hanging off, the lace. So in this one here, there's a key, a pair of scissors, and a super fancy spoon that I hung off. You get 3 of them. Over here, the tea bag. And this is an unused, these are empty tea bags that I ordered. And you can coffee stain it, you can put little things inside of it, and you can close the tea bag up. Inside of it, I included some little tiny snippets, little tiny ephemeras for decorating in your journal, or just adding. You can put a pocket on this and tuck a little snippet in it. I call these snippets. They are like Tim Holtz snippets, which are super tiny. So these here are all included inside. There's 10 of them, and inside of each of these empty tea bags, which are so cute. I just love these tea bags. So yeah, you can stain it, do whatever you need to do with it. And over here we have some price tags. So we have this one and this one that I just got dangling off of your book. And then over here is the really cute stacked envelopes that I made for each one of them. So I have a little envelope charm hanging off of each one of them. This is removable. So you can journal on the back of this. As you can see, I drew some journaling lines on it. And this is made with my digital kit paper. I created this paper line, so I did all the kits in my own paper, and I made all these envelopes, glued them all together, and this is a real postage stamp on here, and that's a real postage stamp on there. So each one of them got real vintage postage stamps on them. Okay, so let's open this up. You get this nice, beautiful lace. And this one comes with the embellishment that I made. This one's got some pink and a clock in it, and it's got a clear, it's a bottle cap, and it's got the clear domed cover in it. It's got a lot of beautiful bling on it, key hanging off of it, and some pretty appliques on it. And it's got some feathers. This is super pretty, and I did a video. This is, again, another pocket watch done in the brass, but it's much larger. I've included in this the bingo cards that I created and made. I made these with chipboard, and I glued this down and put a grommet or eyelid in it. And on the back I have this, and I'll show you the one I made. So this is for my journal, and I just put a little tuck spot on the card. On the back of it there is a little corner in there, and you just lift this up and you can journal on the backs of this, and then that just tucks in there like that. like so. So that's what I did with mine, and I just put some ephemera. This is from Dreams Etc's new kit called Romantic Notions. So I put that in there. So that's what you can do with your bingo card. You can decorate it, make it look really pretty. Okay. I included a beautiful hanky, and this is a vintage hanky I got from my antique store. So that's the pattern on it. Looks like it's hand embroidered. I included 3 10 by 10 inch squares of fabric, and this is 100% cotton. Very good quality fabrics that you can decoupage on your book, or you can put it on pages like I did, showing you how I did it in my ephemera pieces or embellishments. So there's that one, there's the pink stripe, and there's the beige. There's kind of like a, it looks like a stained fabric, but it's really pretty. Alright, so, and it has a beautiful napkin. So it's in the nice pinks. So you get a napkin. You get, these are exclusively made just for these kits. And I made these with the old paper. And I decoupaged every one of them with a napkin on the old paper and made them into little booklets, or like a little pouch with some vintage ephemera inside of these. And they're magnetic, so you can glue this down in your book and you can put a whole bunch of stuff in there, and it does close magnetically. Also, I created on video, if you remember, I created these really cool bookmarks and I laminated them, and they're all vintage postage stamps that I got from my antique shop. So super pretty. Just love, love, love these. Okay, and what I did is I bought these Reader's Digest condensed books and I gutted them. Now, during the process of gutting this, every one of these spines broke. They're so old and brittle that they just busted down the sides of them. So what I did is I used Tyvek inside, cardstock, and then I put the booklet, one of the pages that came out of this book, on top of the spine, just so it reinforces it and makes it durable. I would recommend covering the spine unless you like the looks of that. That's okay too. Do whatever you want. It's your book, it's your kit. Feel free to do whatever it is you want. So that's the pattern on this. Now inside here I created 4 signatures in each kit. Each kit comes with my vintage. This is almost 100 years old. 1924 is the date on this one. And this is the ledger paper that I got from my antique store from a doctor's office. This was a ledger that was kept by a doctor. So you can see it's very well weathered around the edges. I did not do any of this. This is the way I purchased it. So you get that. Every one of the books that I tore the pages out, I put the actual first page, so you know, it says 1957. So you know this book was from 1957, and I just put in a few of the colored pages in this one because I thought, you know, you might want to have some colored vintage pages in your journal. So I tried. Look at this one. Isn't this cool? This one's so pretty. And this is just a, don't know, page came out of my vintage stuff. And then I included a bunch of just empty, blank, not pictures on them, of actual pages, so you can make pockets, you can make tags, you can make whatever you want with it. And there is the back page of this, so you can see I included that just because, in case you want to decorate it and keep the color coordinated with that. Alright, so I'm going to go through these signatures quite quickly. I'm not going to take forever with these videos. So every one of the signatures will come with a round napkin on them. This is a page I created exclusively for this journal. And you can coffee stain it, you can tea dye it, you can do avocado staining. You can do whatever it is you want to do with this. So I'm just going to quickly go through. There's music note. There's a glassine bag for stamp collectors. If it says right on here, so if you want to do stamp collecting in Canada, there's a number to call for that. And just a page out of a notebook. This is a coffee stained page. This is a little pocket that I created, but you can do whatever you want with it. Cute little giraffe tag. That's just an old book page. This is an old newspaper from 1928, I believe it was. And it's written, stained. It's very, very weathered. There's a music page, a doily. This is a receipt from a receipt book. Another very old piece of newspaper. This is very brittle, so you might want to be careful when you're using this. You don't tear it. I left it all ragged at the edges because that's the way it came to me. This is out of a notebook. There's a little glassine bag. So cute. This is decoupage paper, so I put it in here. You can use this to decoupage a page with, or you can leave it like that and decorate it. This is old scrapbook paper that came out of an old scrapbook that the antique dealer allowed me to take a few pages out. So I ripped a few pages out of it just so I can have some for my journals. And there's another book page and a notebook page. And then I'm just going to quickly go through the back side. So you can see that's the glassine envelope, notebook, the old newspaper. Just going to quickly go through this because I don't want this video being forever long. And there's the bottom half of the giraffe and this little note. You can make a tuck spot with that. You can glue it up here. You can do whatever you want with that. And paper, glassine bag, music paper, and that's that. So there's the first signature. Second signature has a pink paper bag in it. This here is from a 1920 or 1942, I can't remember now, or 1924, I don't remember. Life magazine. This is just some scrapbook paper that I thought was pretty and vintagey with the flowers. So I just put that in there like that. This is a vellum sheet. So I left this vellum sheet blank for you to do whatever you want. I'm not going to do all the work for you. You want to have some fun making this yourself. There's a cute teddy bear. There's another piece of cardstock. Another coffee stained paper, just some lined paper, a glassine bag in a brown. This is another little mini glassine bag for stamp collecting. This is from a 1930 National Radio News book, so I thought I'd put that in there. This is some double-sided cardstock from Stamperia. There's another glassine bag. This is a real note. It's real money, but it's worthless. So my antique shop sold it to me pretty reasonably, and I thought I'd include one in every single kit. And here's another page I created strictly for these junk journals. So you might want to coffee dye it, stain it, whatever. And that is the back side of it. So that's in there. And then I'm just going to flip through this quickly so you can see very quickly. Coffee stained graph paper I made, and I printed this out myself. I printed everything out. And there's that vintage paper, the life paper, the pink bag, and the doily. Okay. And this here is vintage paper. It's in pretty good shape. It's not too yellowed. But this is a company that used to be in Thunder Bay called Beaver Lumber Company. And they no longer exist, and they haven't existed for years and years. So, yeah, this is nice to have in here. Here's another little place to make a tuck spot. That is a library reserve card. This is also paper I created strictly for my junk journals kits. And a doily, lined paper. This is an old piece I got from the antique shop, and it's kind of like a little mini recipe book. Some more Stamperia cardstock. Another coffee stained paper. A tag. An envelope. Another glassine bag. Waxy glassine. This is another paper I created, and I coffee stained it. So I did coffee stain a lot of these pages. It's just some notepad paper and coffee stained paper. I don't know where I got this from, but I tore it out of a book, I guess, and I coffee stained it. So let's just glance through this quickly. So we have this, that, 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 and then we have our library reserve card, blank paper, and a doily. So like I said, you can do whatever you want with these signatures. I just kind of roughly put them together so I could put the same things or the same amount of things in each signature for each kit. So here's another one of my coffee stained pages I created for the junk journals. That's a time card. There's another coffee stained paper I printed off. This is an old bill. Well, it's not that old. It's from 1989 from the Franklin Mint for heirloom dolls. There's a doily. There's a piece of the old newspaper, very old. There's a piece of cardstock in here. You can do what you want with that. This is from an old Sunbeam recipe book. So I took the page out. You can see it's very yellowed. Here's another one of the pages I created. This here is Queen Elizabeth II. Came from a booklet that I got from the antique shop, that the Queen Elizabeth that came to Thunder Bay for her, oh, what was it called? She was born April 21st, 1926. Okay, I think it was for her coronation or something. Anyway, that's in here. I just ripped a piece off and cut it. I made these little pockets with a 12 by 12 sheet of cardstock. Nice dictionary piece. I think that's dictionary, yeah. Receipt from receipt book. Another coffee stained page. And just a lined paper. And we'll quickly glance through this so you can see the second half. Another pocket over here with that scrapbook paper. But a lot of this stuff is very old and very vintagey that I got from, see, paid March 5th, 1989 for a Rapunzel collector doll. And there's the time card and the coffee stained paper that I created. So, these are the 4 signatures, but you can definitely decorate these up with all the goodies that I send in my kits. So these are all nicely, you can leave them this way and just sew them up and put them into your book, or you can, like I said, coffee stain, change them up a bit and change them around and do whatever you want with it. It's your book, you do what you want with it. So I'm just going to put these off to the side because I will attach all this later. And I'll get on with the next kit, next piece of the kit. So let's start with this package here. We have a cute little charm hanging off of this one. Each one of them has a charm with a cogwheel hanging off and a glass ball full of crystals. The little glass ball is just loaded with crystals. Okay. And then I bought this cheesecloth and I tore it because it tore really nice. It's a very thick cheesecloth, good quality, what do you call that? Butter cheesecloth. So it's not super thin like your cheesecloth nor ordinary stuff is. So this tore really nicely, and I coffee stained it, and I put ink on it. This one's got some kind of pink oxide ink on it, and I baked these in the oven. So we made those. Inside of here is quite a bit of goodies. So remember, kit number 1. Inside here is a measuring tape. This is in pink. That's a full-length measuring tape. Thought maybe you might like to staple this on pages, you know, for embellishments, whatever. You can staple it on, cut pieces off, and sew it on to your stuff here. So inside of this glassine bag, we have a tag, coat room check tag. We have some cards. These are got at my secondhand store. It's just word cards. This one is called a guardian angel, so it's a guardian angel card. These are all stuff that I picked out of the garbage. I'm recycling them, all this stuff. Some of it was in really good shape, and I'm recycling them. These are just tags that get thrown in the garbage once they're tie wrapped onto our monos, our bins. So you get these tags. These were hanging, sometimes these hang with one of these tags, kind of, you know, so they would hang together. So I just took them all out of the garbages and recycled them. This one here is a alteration. It's perforated, so you can separate it. There's guest check in the green and the pink, 2 kinds. They're kind of thick too, so you can coffee stain this as well. This is from an order. I guess it's perforated as well, so that's just something I added. These are index cards of some kind. So claim number, number of copies, so it's just index card. I thought these were perfect to put. When I seen these on the Etsy store, I said I gotta buy these for the kids. So I bought these. So you can make a beautiful tag with that. There's just a petty cash voucher. This is another piece of I took out of the garbage. This is about almost like dream catchers, the meaning of animals. I just thought that was super cute. And this is just a sales book receipt, and there's two pieces because it's carbon copied. There's a flashcard. There's the dates. Let's get the rest of them. So this comes with the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Again, these are things that were hooked on, that were thrown in our garbages. And I thought, why not recycle these, and you guys can decorate these up so pretty and make good use of paper that's less likely to be in the garbage, and you can put them in your journals. This is a library card with its pouch. So cute. I love these. So this is how they came. Here are some manila tags, little smaller ones. Again, more tags that I've taken out of the garbage. This one feels like, I don't know. But these are really good to use to decorate, decoupage them, just camouflage them. Here's another guardian angel. This one has 2. So, I didn't know I put 2 in each. I might have made a boo-boo. Oh no, I didn't make a boo-boo. That was part of what I showed you, and I just put it behind. So that's it for this section. I'm just going to fix these back up a little bit. Okay, and this here is all in your glassine bag. You can reuse this glassine bag. You can coffee stain it. I really don't want to put that in here because that belongs with the embellishments. That was something I just got in, and I stuck one in each of the kits. Okay, so there's that. There's this one here with the couple of Rolodex cards, some paper doilies, a coffee stained journaling card, and there's a blank one that you could coffee stain or avocado stain. There's index cards in white and green, pink, orange, yellow, and white. And then there's a file folder index card. So that goes here. Just want to keep everything together so we don't have any confusion. And this here is all ephemeras that I got from my antique shop. This one's 100th anniversary, Thursday, December 16, 1971, progressive at 8:30 o'clock. So you can tell that's an old postcard. I also got this from my antique shop. I don't know the year of it, but it's somewhere in Ontario, Canada, in Midland, Ontario, Canada. This is also from my antique shop. It's a first day cover, first day of issue of this stamp, and that was in 19... Oh geez, I can't read that without my glasses. 1971, I think, was the first day issue of this postage stamp. And this is called Royal Mail Ottawa Electric Railway, so that's pretty cool. This is just an old receipt from 1919. This is again from Port Arthur, Ontario, which is Thunder Bay now. May 21st, 1919, so it's an old receipt for the Oddfellow Club. This is a first day issue of an envelope, and this was issued on December 30th, 1971, Canada first day of issue. So it's just an envelope, nothing in it. And this is just another piece of receipt from the Franklin Mint from 1986 for a Little Women doll, which was $250 back then. So that's pretty cool. So I thought I'd include some old stuff that I got from my antique shop with each one of these kits. Inside here, oh my gosh, and these came into the other day and I was so excited because these are little mini pocket watch charms, and I thought, oh my god, these are so cute to put in the kits. And I also got these filigranes in, so I thought I'd put one in behind because they're just so stinking cute. So that's, I got it hanging off of a rusty paper clip. Inside bag number 1 is some Tim Holtz. Is there any more? Tim Holtz paper dolls. And there's 10 pieces in each of these. So I'll just quickly go through them. So there's 10 in there. In these cute paper bags. And then in this one here, there is some of Lorna's. No, this isn't Lorna's. These were the free clip arts that I got offline and just printed them off and cut 4 big ones for each kit. So this is just some botanicals that you can just tear it all the way around, ink it up, and stick it on a tag or use it for a tuck spot. But I just thought I'd include some of these botanicals in the kit. Okay, and it comes in this cute bag. So yeah, that goes there. And then this just hangs back on here. So that's those cute little pocket watches. They're so darn cute, those charms. Alright, in this pocket here, pouch, there's a nice paper bag. There is another paper bag. Here is another envelope in a cream colored. There's another one of the glassine collector envelopes. There's a little mini glassine bag. There is a little card with its matching envelope, and another little card with a matching envelope, little mini card, and 2 little mini glassine bags. That's all in this little pocket. In here is some ephemera that I got from my antique shop, and I printed them all off and cut them into pieces so you can put these in your journal as well. And these I just gave exclusively in this kit. So there's that one, and this can fold in half. That's the way it was. It's a folded sheet. Remember this coffee thing? This is actually in my journal, the real thing, and I made it into an ephemera piece. I also put some postage stamps, and I outlined them in black so that you can cut them on your Scan and Cut or Cricut or whatever. Here's an envelope. This is the Franklin Mint bills. And I also included a page of my sentiments from my Timeless Rose collection. So you've got, you know, you can cut out these sentiments, and you've got some really nice words to put in with your journal. And there's that old newspaper, and I cannot read the date, but the date is on that newspaper, the one that's in this journal. I gave you everyone pieces of that. Same with this. I've also included my butterflies that I created with my kit. And these are also from my kit. Just some ephemera, and this beautiful girl from my kit. And I also included 2 packs of the Anita's Decoupage 3Ds. So these are the 3D decoupage things that I made online the last week or the week before. So you can just follow along how to put these together. It's super easy, and they are super pretty. Should have brought one out to show it to you, but I never thought of that. I might grab one just to show on the next kit. Again, I'm not going to go over all of this like a fine-tooth comb. And then here we just got some pieces of cardstock. You know, some vintage looking cardstock, a piece of map, and it's kind of yellowy. This was from my antique shop. Piece of cardstock, piece of note paper, cardstock, double-sided. This one's double-sided. There's 2 pieces. There's 2 pieces of the pink roses, and this is double-sided as well. And you can cut these tags out and create something with these. These are from Stamperia, the Timeless or Musician one, I can't remember. But anyway, so we'll put all this stuff back. Okay. Now, this here is included as well. And you get another paper bag, but you also get some more of my vintage. This has 2 sheets from the Doctor's Ledger. This was a long Doctor's Ledger, so I included 2 full pages. You see, I did not, these are the actual print pages. I didn't print these out. You're getting the actual paper. So this is almost 100 years old as well. And then I threw in a couple of more pages of the actual ledger paper. But these ones are blank. So these are all included as well. And then I just roll these up, roll them up in a bag so they're protected, like so. And then I put some burlap string around it, and then I just tie it off. So I'm just going to do that because I don't want this to bounce and roll all over the place. Oh, that one didn't even want to move. I hate the feel of this stuff. Anyway. Alright, so each kit will have exactly the same as this. Okay, so it's just some ledger paper. This one here has another little charm hanging off of it. And it's got a cute little hat, I don't know what it is, and a cogwheel. And then some more of this stained cheesecloth that you can use for your tags. You can just cut a piece off and use it for in the hole of your tags. Alright, so where do we start? So for this here, I'm going to dump all this out into this little thing here. Whoops. So you can see, got bling, it's got bottle caps, paper clips, cogwheels, a little envelope charm, some buttons, binder. This is from Ephemera metals. So that's what's inside of here. Is a dragonfly in here. Actually, that dragonfly is broken. I gotta put a new one in there. Wow, didn't even notice that. Look at the two blings that are in here. These come with those domed covers, so you can put a picture in there and put the dome on it, or you can glossy accent it, whatever. This here is just a mixture of all kinds of ephemeras that I've collected. Some of them are Tim Holtz. So this one is an Enjoy, it says Enjoy. This is Tim Holtz Botanicals. I don't remember where all of these came from. This is definitely from Tim Holtz. Just a little ephemera card. That's from Tim Holtz. These are some journaling notes. So they've got, this is from the Rose Gold collection. And The Best Is Yet to Come. This, I believe, is from Tim Holtz. Tim Holtz, a little tiny mini envelope, a ticket, picture. That's an ephemera, nice thick one. And some more journaling pieces, whatever you want to call them. Okay. And this goes back into this bag here. Now, every one of my kits, I included all my handmade things, and I made a lot of things for these kits. So this one here has a Canadian penny in it, and there is no pennies left in Canada. They stopped circulation in 2002, I believe. Or 2012, now I'm lost, I can't remember. Anyway, they've been out of circulation in Canada for quite a while now, and the pennies are really hard to get. So this one is the 1970 something. I can't read it without my glasses. But anyway, I made these little hanger things. I made the penny like this, so you can just take this and clip it onto your page as an ephemera piece. So, and I made all of these. This here I made as well because I really love these. I got these from my antique shop. This is called Maple Leaf Dairy, which this never did get out in circulation because these milk bottles, this you could look at how yellow it is. These, I think 1947 to 1949 or something. The person that created this company died in 1953, and he made all the stuff, but he never actually put anything in circulation. He was going to make a dairy store, but it never got out. So, and I made these cute little pockets, and I showed you how to make these online. This is just some ephemera. I made a little tuck spot for it there. And I made these little cute tags out of old paper that was left over out of making this pocket. This was actually a whole page. And then I just put some little ephemera pieces on here with a Tim Holtz paper clip on it, like so. And then it just tucks inside the middle pocket here, like that. So I made every one in this kit one of these little tags, okay? And then I gave every kit I made with the old paper, or the book paper that came out of these books. I created pockets, and this is an old stamp that I put in there. And again, you could take this, you can glue it down, you can use a paper clip, you can do what you want, you can turn it into a tag, whatever you want to do. I made these little envelopes out of the old book pages, and this just opens up like so. You can see it's just like a little coin envelope, and inside here are 10 stamps, the vintage stamps. So there's 10 in here. So I just give you, I'm not going to go through all of these, the fine tooth comb, but there is 10 stamps and each one of these little pouches that I made. And stamped the word hello, I stamped stamp on it, stamped a postcard on it, and washi taped it there. So it doesn't, because this paper is very brittle. And then over here we have some ephemera. These are from Prima, these little envelopes, and I thought, oh my god, these are so cute, these little pockets. So in there we have some green leaves. They're all of the kits have different things in them. Look at this cute oak leaf. And there's another leaf. And there's just a piece of ephemera. So I included ephemera in all of them. This one says Wednesday, Tuesday, Thoughts and Theories. That's a Tim Holtz saying. And these are little teeny tiny mini post-it notes. So that's in this little pouch. Alright, now let's get what's in this bag. This is lastly a lot of stuff. Oh, right. I forgot about these. Yes, each one of my kits, I forgot to put these in. These actually just came in not too long ago. These are name tag holders, and I thought, what a great idea to put some beautiful ephemera inside, and, you know, hang a nice piece of ephemera on both sides, or pictures, or some of your souvenirs that you get if you're writing in your journal. And you could put thing on it and you can hang it off in your tag. So 2 of these come with each kit, which I forgot to show you. So I think I forgot to put these in this one for some reason. Anyway, so there's 2 of those. And there's some white seam binding for you to coffee stain or do whatever you want with it. There's some really pretty grayish beige trim, and it's lace. There's 2 little flowers with pink gems in the middle. And there's a green flower. That actually, I put them in here because you can use this in the center, you can use a button in the center with a gem on it, or you can just use a gem in the middle. You do what you want. You could even put this in the center. I tried to make this so it stays flat and doesn't bulk out your book. These are Prima journal clips, and I put one in here. Here is a piece of bigger measuring tape than the smaller one, so I just gave everybody a piece of that bigger one. Here is a piece of cut in the shape of an arrow of bling, and there's an applique. Here is some beaded trim, pearl beaded trim, in case you want to use that. Some nice thin butcher's twine or burlap twine. This is some shabby lace. I just love this lace. It's very shabby looking. So that would look really nice on your tag or your pocket or on your side of your page. Here is a piece of this lace. This is very soft and silky. There's a piece of this lace. So cute. And a piece of this lace. You can cut this 3 and you can have 3 pieces with that. It's pretty big. And I included some silver and rose gold bling. I love this stuff. There's the silver. And a piece of burlap with lace on it. Thought this would be really nice to make pockets or sew it in or do whatever you want with that. Sew stuff on it. And then it's just a little package of gemstones. I will show the first one, but I'm not going to show all of them. It's just going to take way too long. Each one of them comes pretty much with the same stuff, just different colors. This has pink pearls. This here is the file. You bend these and they make them into a file. There's 3 of them. This is just some stickers. Some cute buttons. Some bling, bling, some of these little Tim Holtz or Prima butterflies. And these are the epoxies that go inside of the bottle caps. And they're already yellowed. As you can see, they're very yellowed. They're old. And then you just stick them in there if you want to put a photo on that. And then some really pretty white little flat roses. So that's pretty much, I think I've gotten everything in here. Yeah. So guys, this is all of kit number 1. Like I said, most of the kits are going to be close to the same. So, like I said, the link is below for my email address if you're interested in kit number 1. Email me, give me your address and the kit that you're interested in. If you're not going to give me your address for shipping, then please don't bother to email me, because I really need your address in order to give you a price for shipping. So anyway, that's it for kit number 1. I'll be back with kit number 2. Thanks for watching. Okay, I'm back with kit number 2, and I'm just going to go off camera, pull everything out of these bags so you guys can see it. So this is what kit number 2 has in it, and I'll show you. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I wanted to show you what's in this beautiful journal. So we're going to start off with, of course, you got the pocket watch in the silver color. This one come with the exact same as the other ones, with a key, a pair of scissors, and a gorgeous spoon. And the only thing different is the different color of the stacked envelopes, which is in the teal color. And again, this is my paper, and I made all these envelopes. It's got real postage stamps on it, and a little place to journal on the back of this. Like so. Okay. Whoa, Jeff, I need a piece of paper towel. I spilled my coffee. This one I was able to hang all 3 of the little tags. So it comes with the same tags, only this one here, the cloakroom check, has a hook on it, a hanging place on it. So you get those 3. Instead of it being in that bag, I hung it. The other ones that don't have a hook are just in the bag. And then you got your little tea bag, again, with little snippets in it, and I'll go through these really quickly. So they're all just, every one of them are different. They're not all the same. Really cute ephemera in a tea bag. Okay. We'll just sit all that there. And then it comes tied in some beautiful lace. You get quite a bit of this, so it wraps around your whole journal. And this is the cheesecloth with coffee stain and dyed in the kind of like a color theme. And these are the 2, there's a tricycle and a cogwheel that hangs off the brown bags, and again the little cogwheel and the glass ball jar with all little mini crystals in it. Alright, so this one comes with this one that I made, another bingo card. It comes with this really vintage, oh my god, this is so pretty. This vintage handkerchief. I love the lace around it. So pretty. So it comes with this nice vintage. It comes with the 10 by 10 fabric, so it's in like a teal and a green and a really pretty purple. Looks really vintagey, this fabric. Okay. Comes with a napkin with butterflies and really pretty flowers. Oh, I think I just set those there. And then it comes with the homemade, handmade page, little pouchy that I decoupaged. So it's decoupaged with the butterfly one. And then it comes with some ephemera inside. And these are Lorna Taylor's ephemera pieces that she gave me permission to include in my junk journal kits. Here is another tag. So I'm just going to go through all of this very quickly. Now this book here, you can see it was split, but I repaired it. So it's all good inside. And it's good enough for you to decorate the outside of it too. You can see it's worn, and you know, I didn't do anything on the outside because I left that up to you to do. I just fixed it in the insides. This one is from 1965. And then I'll just quickly go through some pages. Love that vintage clock. So I gave you some pictures from the old book pages. And then these are just regular pages, the little one. And I'm not sure why that envelope's in there. It shouldn't be in there. And there is 2 ledger sheets in here as well. And there's the back of the book. Okay, so let's put all this back quickly. And the envelope doesn't belong in here, it belongs in that stack. Alright, so I'm just going to sit this here. You can see that's, I used 1 page of this for repairing the book. Inside here, I'll just quickly go through the 4 signatures. Again, like I said, that's my sheet. So, there's music paper, a glassine bag, that, coffee stained paper, the ephemera, a little tuck spot, old paper, giraffe, my old newspaper, an old piece of dictionary, receipt book. Okay, this is from May 1968, April 23rd to May 8th, this newspaper. And glassine bag, notepad, there, and then old page. And then I'll just quickly glance through this side so you can see the other side very quickly. Simon Says, happiness is a big yellow flower with a chocolate center. Heads up. So yeah, that's from an old paper, old newspaper. And there's the other end of the pocket. Ephemera, the glassine bag, the music paper, and coffee stained paper. Okay. Here is a newspaper bag. This is from a garden book, and I coffee stained it and cooked it. Cardstock, vellum, teddy bear, another doily for a pocket. I just want to go through these quickly because you don't need to see everything over and over and over again. So it's just little different colors. There's the banknote, and I believe that's the last page. And then we'll just quickly go through. Other side. Next page. Coffee stain. Here, pocket, and there you go. There you have it. Okay, coffee stained, library card, paper I made, book note. This is from the Life magazine. There's another pocket. Some more paper I made, an envelope, tag, glassine bag, decoupage paper. So this is great for somebody that doesn't have any paper crafting skills or doesn't have these kinds of supplies on hand but wants to make a journal. Every single thing is here for you. You need to buy nothing. You just need to put it together and decorate it to your liking. That is awesome. I love kits, and I buy a lot of kits myself. So, and I love this. It's a honeycomb pattern, as you can see, and I stained it. That is a time card. That's out of a magazine, old magazine. Some more newspaper, cardstock. Whoa, that came crooked. I shouldn't have done that. This is just, I thought I would stick it's from a vintage card. And that. There's the 12 by 12 cardstock that I folded into pockets. This is out of an old book. So I put that in there. And there is that. So that completes the 4 signatures in this kit too. Where's the book? Right here. Just want to sit these off to the side. Now in here is the same as kit 1. The ledger papers, the vintage ledger papers from almost 100 years old. All the same stuff is basically in here that's in the other one. Same with this. Might be a little different thing. The ephemera is different. This is an old admit one. An old card. You can see it's very yellowed. This is the postcard I got. Look at this. It's so old. From my antique store. Here's another one of those. 1924 is that from Thunder Bay. There is a first day issue. I can't read that date. I don't know. Anyway, that's the first day issue of that Stamping Canada. And there is a first day issue envelope. This one is from September 27th, 1975. And this is a US one. Canoga Park, California. So that's the ephemera that came from my antique shop. All of this stuff did. In here is pretty much the same, just, you know, Tim Holtz paper dolls. So I'll just quickly go through these very quickly. And that one, and that. So there is 10 of each, in each, 10 pieces. And then these are the botanicals. They might be different than the other one. They're not all the same, so I'll just quickly run through them. And they're printed on 65-pound cardstock from Michaels. Some of them are. Some of them are printed on thicker, and I don't know why. Okay. And then you got your bags, and these tags here are supposed to be in this pouch here. And I don't think they're in there, so yes. Then, yeah, that one's got a whole pouch in it. And this one. But it's got the same, pretty much same ephemera. And then you got your bags. Same as the other kit. Envelope. And the same with this. The only thing different is this one's got different Anita's 3D things. It's got 2 of each. And there's 2 per package. So you can make 4 altogether. And I don't know why these doilies are on there. It's just because I was throwing things together trying to be so diligent in keeping everything pretty much balanced. And that's where I like to keep those. And then you just got some cardstock, some nice pretty pieces of vintage looking cardstock. Piece, notes, piece of map, cardstock. This is from Wonderland. And then that's a double-sided piece of cardstock as well. Okay, that's done. Okay, and then we've got all our pieces. Here's the embellishments. Look at this vintage brooch. And this one. And then this one comes with some more bling and some buttons. All kinds of little, that's in that kit. This pretty much has the same thing. The only thing is a different color measuring tape. It's different color of pieces of bling, but it all comes with in different color laces. But pretty much some of the same laces are in it. This is an ephemera pack of actual chipboard. These are from Tim Holtz. And butterfly. Tim Holtz little envelope. This says friends. And these all are in your kit. Okay? I'm sorry I'm going quickly, but these videos are going to be too long, so I'm kind of rushing through them, but you get the gist. This here has the same, only thing is it's got little different pieces of, that's a snippet. That goes in here. There's a piece of ephemera here, and there's the milk cap, milk top. Brand new, not even, these are not broken. The seal's not broken on them because they never made circulation. And then we've got our penny that I made from 2012. It's a Canadian penny. And I made a little envelope, stuck it on a banner, and put a paper clip on it. So it goes there. This is the postage stamp in the little pouch. These are 10 postage stamps inside this little thing. There we go. So there's some really pretty vintage postage stamps in here. I don't want to go through them all, but there is some really cute ones. Purple, blues, browns, reds. It's a variety of colors in there. And they're from all over the world. And then you've got all kinds of little ephemera in here. I don't want to pull all this out. It says weekend, about today, all the leaves. Whoops, the leaf fell out. And then there's a Tim Holtz in every one of them. This one says live in the moment. I'll just stick this leaf back in there. Okay. What else do I need to show? I think that's it for kit number 2. It's pretty much balanced kits. This one's got a flower in it. It's got everything the same. Very pretty. Alright guys, and then these are all the little bling pieces that I told you is in every kit. It's different blings to go with different kits. So, I will be back on the next video for kit number 3. And like I said, if you're interested in any of these kits, please email me your kit number that you're interested in and your address so I can give you a price with the trackable shipping that I require for shipping my kits. These are worth a lot of money. I put a lot of money into them. I put a lot of hard work into them. So I don't want them to go missing in the postal system. I've had some bad experiences with shipping stuff. So if you don't want to pay for the tracking, I'm not sending you a kit. So I won't be allowing you to buy one. So I'm just saying that because I want them tracked. That's just the bottom line. And you're going to have to pay for that. It's the best way to go. And plus you'll get your kit quicker. Think about that. When you send something tracked, it's quicker. I know I shipped 3 packages out on Friday. And all 3 of those packages costed me $21 Canadian to ship tracked to the US because they were under 2 kilograms. So if these are under 2 kilograms, if you live anywhere in the US, it's pretty much going to be around $21 Canadian, which is about $18, $19 American. So just giving you a rough estimate. I don't know how much these kits weigh because I haven't even weighed them. I'm hoping they're under 2 kilograms. Yeah, so we'll see. All right, guys. God bless. See you on the next kit number 3 coming up on the next video. Bye, everyone.